as I said, this book demonstrates that we are not as different as we like to think that we are. So what I'm going to go over real brief right now is what the attributes are of the good black woman. Since she's not on television, we may not recognize her. Okay. Now, the good black woman has 7 attributes, and then I'm going to explain to you how to utilize those in your day-to-day life. The good black woman has self-discipline, courteousness, cheerfulness, self-respect, intelligence, cleanliness, and love. Now, we've heard that terminology. You know, it's like one of those where they tell you pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. What do that mean? You know, how can I make that functional in my day-to-day life to benefit me as a practice? It sounds like all theory. Where's the practicum? What do I do? The good black woman has self-discipline. That's self-control. Let me make that real for you, sisters. We can start with our mouth. The good black woman can control her mouth. She don't have to say everything that comes up. It's okay if he gets the last word sometime. You know, she don't cuss in public. And she works on not cussing in private. She don't tear a man down with her mouth because they can't out-argue us. Can't nobody out-argue us. I have charged that we nag our men too much. We keep our men's head tied up so much with our petty grievances about our personal relationship that he don't have time to think and plan for our future. Because he got to deal with what's going to happen with us every day. You know, it's real odd. When the black man come home, he almost have to do a wind test or stick his toe in the door. He don't know what's waiting. He don't know who in there today. He know it's a possibility that there's some kind of new monster that he didn't even know about yesterday. So, you know, we need to not make it like that. We need to not be so vicious with our mouth. You know, men are not petty like that. They're not going to out-argue us. And it has been proven that verbal abuse is just as harmful as physical abuse. So let's not use our mouth to do that to him. The good black woman is courteous. She says, thank you, baby. I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate every effort you make. Try harder. I'm going to work with you. Thank you. I know you did your best. Now that's a whole new language. But just to say that during the course of the day, every day, with the man that you're trying to be with or want to be with, will make our life easier. We can't get it if we don't give it. We keep them to give us and do something for us that we refuse to do and give to them. It don't work like that. The good black woman has self-respect. She don't have to go out naked just to get the attention of a man.
Whoa, look at that. That is Sister Scheherazade Ali. With 7 attributes of a good black woman.
All over the country, and they come up to me after the lectures, and they'll be talking to me, and they'll say, well, you know, all he thinks about.
Yeah, listen. Under the Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman, that is where that excerpt come from. Hold on. What's up, TJ? Yeah. I'll be there. Yeah, so that was Shahrazad Ali. So I'm fucking up at home. I got an ass to whoop when I get home.
Oh shit. That's how you do it. You whip ass when you get home.
As soon as I get there, I know he probably shitting on himself right now.
I
You know when your mama used to tell your daddy gonna whoop your ass when you get home, you got got the bubblies.
Yeah.
You
My
got the
dad-
bubblies all the way to daddy got home.
My dad used to get off late at night, so he got the phone call, but she never did warn us. We'd be asleep, cover snatched off, ass getting beat. No, it wasn't no warnings, but you already know your ass whooping was coming because you didn't fucked up, so you know it was coming.
Yeah, that was an eerie ass feeling knowing you was about to get it. The anticipation of an ass whooping is greater than the ass whooping itself.
Yeah, yes it is.
Not knowing when you gonna get that ass whooped. And like you say, we came from the parents that waited till you was sleeping, pulled that cover off that ass and tore that ass up.
Hold that ass up like.
Man, so this is the Realest Roundtable, and I'm your host, 6'4", and that's my other host, TJ the Trouble Man, Detroit Streets. What up, big dog?
What up, Doe? How you doing, man?
Man, we started the show off with Shahrazad Ali's 7 attributes of a good black woman, and I want to talk about those attributes and why sisters have such a problem with these attributes. Now, she said one of the attributes of a good black woman is that she watches her mouth. She don't let every damn thing come out of her mouth.
Okay, and which all women should do that.
But I get emails from sisters
All women should
saying
do that.
she hating. She a hater. What's wrong with her? Yeah, why? She. Oh, they wrote me talking about she must hate women. What her man do to her? Is every time somebody say something true about some of our sisters, the first thing they say is what somebody did to you. Where that defense mechanism come from? But as I was listening to R that she were naming, I was saying to myself, these are great attributes. She said the attribute of a good black woman is that she watches her mouth. She don't cuss people. She ain't always out there in public cussing. What's wrong with that, sisters?
Right. I mean, hey.
What's wrong with being clean? You know, I love the part when she talk about the money part of it. How much money we spend, how much money they spend on the let me see.
Well, they start spending money already. Yes. By being what's that Black Friday?
Now that's true. They don't show good black women on TV. The black Eve now. This is funny, right? I was catching up on Real Housewives with Atlanta with my wife.
Man, that bullshit.
With the one with Candy in the moment, right? So when they show that, they show the other ones that's related,
The Orange County.
right? Then they showed the doctors married to medicine.
Yeah.
Now here it is. These girls got bread, and all fucked up.
All of them.
All fucked. It's like they heads off. It got to be the weave. It got to be the weave. It's like you can't go down there and find out one woman. They would not put the good black woman on TV for nothing in the world.
Claire Huxtable.
Well, that was doing our tear.
And that was an act. I mean,
Right.
that was,
You
you know,
know,
she was an actress.
We had Wheezy from the Jeffersons. Wheezy was a good black woman. Well, who else we had? We had Florida.
Yeah.
Florida that's Lola about to come in. Florida was a bomb ass black woman. You know what I don't like when I see sisters rocking Marilyn Monroe t-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
I never see sisters rocking Pam Grier.
Well, I've seen Pam Grier, but they don't have, you know, once they put the afro and shit. Then they like, oh, I'm Pam Grier, doing her roles. But actually, she needs some marketing, Pam Grier, because Marilyn Monroe, she got all kind of bullshit.
And she was a hoe. She was a white hoe.
Yes.
And they praised that bitch like she made hell of a move.
Right.
This bitch was fucking the president. No telling who else. She made her, and white folks put her on a pedestal. Movies put her on a pedestal like she was just the bitch to be. She was a hoe at best.
And right now,
idolizing a hoe.
she would be, she was married. I mean, he was married.
Yeah.
So then she was creeping around with her mistress. That's all she was, just the most famous mistress. But why would they elevate her like that? What would be the reasoning for them to put her on such a pedestal, or maybe made her the prettiest woman and all of that other bullshit?
Because she ain't fine. Something like that. Because I looked at, at best, she's okay. But Marilyn Monroe is not a fine looking, like, God, oh my God, look at this bitch. Marilyn Monroe, to me, is average. It's better looking. I done seen white girls in the hood that look better than Marilyn Monroe. You know, man, go on my and cut my live on for me.
Oh, you gotta go on to your.
I got logged in.
Yeah, I'm gonna log out so you can log in.
Yeah, so I was like, cause I seen now this trip I seen a black guy. He was a fag. He had on all pink. And he had on a Marilyn Monroe t-shirt, tank top. And I'm like, even the niggas want to be like Marilyn Monroe. What is it about Marilyn Monroe that even attracts black women to support that type of image? That's what I be wanting to know. You know, why is it that that our sisters attract images of other nationalities and not rock their own?
So would you think
is that self-hate?
I wouldn't say it's probably not so much self-hate. They just want that acceptance, that worldwide acceptance. They want, they want whatever Marilyn Monroe then did, or whatever move they can do to get themselves to that level. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the level of just fucking everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the level they want? It's like they tricked the sisters into really thinking that, you know what? Pussy is power. Pussy is power when you ain't giving it up. It ain't no power when you giving it to every motherfucker. Every nigga can get the pussy. That ain't no power. So, in retrospect, what Sister Ali saying is correct. Now, I think I lost. No, because I got it right here.
As I said, this book demonstrates that. But just to say that, during the course of forgiveness and love. And we've learned that terminology. It's like one of those where they tell you pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. What do that mean? How can I make that functional in my day-to-day life to benefit me as a practice? Sounds like all fear and versatile. What do? The good black woman has self-discipline. That's self-control. Let me make that real for you, sisters. We can start with our mouth. The good black woman can control her mouth. She don't have to say everything that comes up. It's okay if he get the last word sometime. She don't cuss in public. And she works on not cussing in private. She don't tear a man down with her mouth because they can't out-argue us. Can't nobody out-argue us. I have charged that we nag our men too much. We keep our men's head tied up so much with our petty grievances about our personal relationship that he don't have time to think and plan for our future. Because he got to deal with what's going to happen with us every day. You know, it's real odd. When the black man come home, he all...
Is that true, TJ?
Yeah, yeah, about yeah. Well,
Now, I'm not saying every sister do this, but we can't act like it ain't out there.
right. Oh no, it's out there, but
So, but sisters don't believe that though. They don't believe that there's such thing. They nag their man to a certain point, to where it's hard for us to really focus on the real issues because we got all the bullshit we got to comb through first and foremost. Then once all that is done, then we got to get to the real issues.
but then when the new issue come up, but no, it's sitting there talking about the old issues and dwelling on that and keep. But remember 2 weeks ago when you told me this, when you told me about what my homegirl said. See, look at you now. You going back to the same old stuff, same old shit again. So, it's like, why keep rehashing that problem and then rehashing the same shit over and over again, and new problems come up, then you just weave them problems into the old problems. Like, oh, wait, like, hold on now. Just deal with one thing at a time. Don't combine it all together. And then when you sitting down, chilling, and just think about some shit, trying to work or doing whatever, then here she come. See, remember that last time.
And that right there in itself, I don't think they understand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they see it, and I don't think they understand what's really jumping off, and how that makes us change our situation. Was our Lola KB in the building? We how that makes us change our position, because we change our position according to what they going through. You might have wanted to do this or that, and then you found out your woman was going through something, and then you said, well, we're going to put that on hold till I find out what's going on. And it's like nothing is going to move until she's ready, until you know that she good. I think every man is like that. Man, if my woman ain't right with it, I'm going to wait, see what's up. We'll be there later, or we may not even come through. But you ain't going to drag her out knowing she ain't with something. Whereas the other way around, she know you ain't with some shit, but no, go support me.
Come on with me.
We talking about 7 attributes of a good black woman. We using Scheherazade Ali's. What did I say the name of her book was? We take an excerpt from her book that she wrote back in the 80s. Black Man Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. And she said one of the good attributes of the black woman, a good black woman, is that she know how to control her mouth.
He almost has to do a wind test or stick his toe in the door. He don't know what's waiting. He don't know who in there today. He knows it's a possibility that there's some kind of new monster that he didn't even know about yesterday. So, we need to not make it like that. We need to not be so vicious with our mouth.
How are you?
Physical abuse. So let's not use our mouth to do that to him. The good black woman is courteous. She says, thank you, baby. I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate every effort you make. Try harder. I'm going to work with you. Thank you. I know you did your best. Now that's a whole new language. But just to say that during the course of the day, every day, with the man that you're trying to be with or want to be with, will make our life easier. We can't.
Now, what you think of that, Lola?
I like it, but the first part, the audience can hear the first part. about we nagging them.
That we are not as different as we like to think that we are. So what I'm going to go over real brief right now is what the attributes are of the good black woman. Since she's not on television, we may not recognize her. Okay.
Now, that was one of the points we were discussing earlier, how they don't show the good black woman on television.
Right.
You know, you see actually on TV you see the worst of what some of our sisters can be. You don't see,
Especially on the different Love and Hip Hops and Housewives shows. They do.
and I wonder why it's like that. Why did they just home in on the sisters?
I don't know.
You know, so you know what?
Making us look bad
And it's not so much of y'all because
for the cash.
that's in the South. They went to the
Cash.
South and got them girls. You know what I'm saying? But if you
Old
watch
school good.
if you watch shit like Black Ink, they not in the South. You know,
Right, in New York.
it's like no matter what show you turn to, black girls are tripping,
Fighting each other and stuff.
fighting,
Yeah.
shade at each other.
But I ain't gonna lie.
But with
I
black-
watched some of the Housewives of Potomac.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
and-
the white one.
Them the older
Right.
women.
Yeah.
Right. But they be scrapping too.
Yeah, they
See,
be on
older
They be-
older
they
black
be on
rich
that same
women.
tip. And it's another one too.
Orange County.
Orange County.
Yeah.
Yep, they be going at it. So you know, it's kind of shared on that level, but we get it. As far as look at that, we get the worst end of it.
So
But
with
it's okay
these,
for them to do it.
So you think these shows are just continuing to add fuel to what is already burning? Is that really a true reflection that even with money, niggas ain't shit?
I think they look at it like we gonna just do whatever for that money. Because I think we was talking about this last week that some of those shows are scripted. So I believe that they're
can.
just doing it because of the money. They dropping them 000000s, and we want more drama, or we want you back because you are bringing more drama to the show. So she gonna act a fool for them dollars.
You called the most bullshit.
That's
and
right.
People
That's why I want
seem
you
to
back.
like that. So
Yep.
yes, go
Yep.
ahead and go show your titties and whatever you
Yep.
do.
Yeah.
But they love
that.
showing their breasts.
Yep.
That's like a give, you know.
Like Jim Jones got mad because he was like, I already said I wasn't doing this and I didn't want to get filmed with that, so I know it's real. But they still be trying to do little sneaky stuff behind the scenes because Chrissy didn't want to be seen with one of the Jim Jones rapper girls that was trying to be on his label or something. And she kept saying, I didn't want to be filmed with this H.O., and Mona and them just still pull some sneaky stuff to just keep the drama going in the show.
Oh yeah.
So they know how to get us
'Cause it was- that's what
for that
sells.
cash.
And I believe the good black woman is still out there.
Hey,
You
out
know,
there, of course.
because she ain't in a drama, you don't recognize her like
Right.
you would. Because if they're gonna say that these are the type of women that black women are, period. Because I think that's what a show do. A show to me is a general consensus of some shit. This is how we feel. The majority of them are. So let's just put it out there like that. I challenge them to start showing relationships that work. Where the man ain't looking at her friends and she ain't always condoning bullshit in the marriage like a Phaedra Parks. Where,
Well-
Phaedra had a client she used to brag about whose dick was that long.
And it was him.
that
It was
she
Apollo.
cheated
Was it
with.
Apollo?
No, it was a client she had.
Oh, so it's not Apollo who she was
Right.
bragging
She
about
used to
before
when
he
it,
came on?
when it
Oh,
first
okay.
came on, she used to brag about a client she had named Ridiculous, and
Wow.
his dick was so long he could suck his own dick and shit. She would just
Wow.
brag about this particular client,
Right.
and
That means she got intimate with her. So that means she put business to the side and got down.
Well, if he probably a stripper or some shit like that, she probably seen the nigga dick or whatever. But I wouldn't as a husband, I wouldn't feel comfortable with my wife talking about how long her client's dick is.
Yeah, you're right.
You
But
know,
you know-
as a wife, what kind of wife are you?
Hey.
Like Scheherazade said,
Look, they didn't
the
sit
good
down-
black woman controls her mouth.
Look, they didn't sit down at the table, her and Apollo. Look here, baby. This is all for TV. At the end of the day, we getting that fat ass check. I'm just saying it's not good, but that's what they did because her and Apollo was married.
Yeah, they was married. So
Cynthia and
Peter was married.
Nene got a mouth too, and
She-
her
oh, yeah,
old
Nene
man
is a
was cool
motherfucker
with
with
her.
her
You
mouth.
know?
Right, but you see that mouth got her to excel in other things. You know,
Yep,
go to
yep.
other avenues and shit.
networks.
Well, she
TVs
ain't
and
got
stuff.
to be that
Talk shows.
person on that
Right.
on the Housewives because she don't take that to when she was on Glee. She was a different Nene. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
the actress.
What was she on
Nene.
Glee? A teacher? I forgot.
I didn't watch it. I just know that
I
she
heard
was
that
on
she did have a
Glee.
part on Glee.
I think she
But
was.
I
just one
do
of the
notice
coaches
that
or
out of
something.
all of them, she is the one who really decided to develop some real acting chops and take it beyond just being
You know who
on
else
that
was
particular
cool?
show.
Sheree.
Well, I don't like Sheree because Sheree was a shit starter.
Sheree, what?
So, like when I
oh,
watch
she
it
went back
now,
telling everything.
she always
Yeah.
the shit starter and always the one who can do better than a man. She want to prove that she's better than
Yeah,
her
You
husband.
thought she was scorned.
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
scorned.
She was scorned. She was scorned. Sheree was so scorned that she's not going to let it go. That and number
Yeah,
one,
she
you
was.
can't be what Bob was. You'll never because Bob was an NFL football player getting bread.
Okay.
So you can't match that NFL money. No matter what you do, you're not going to match what Bob was getting in his
She didn't
heyday.
match it, but she was there because she built that damn house from the ground up, and I heard
Yeah,
it's
it
supposed
took
to
her
be
like
nice.
5 years. You know, it took
Yeah.
her a minute to do it. But
it's
here's
a
the
castle,
thing,
bro.
it's a castle,
we gotta
but
give her her props.
it didn't get built as fast as you would think of someone on that caliber. As much as
Right.
they talk shit,
Right.
you would think
How
that
much
shit would have been
money, yeah.
built like that. And that brings up to
But I'm
another
saying
thing.
her mouth wasn't as treacherous. We talking about the women in the mouth, right? Her mouth
Right,
wasn't
right.
as treacherous as Nene. What about Kim Zolak?
Kim
Yeah.
Zolak. Now,
Zolak.
Kim is a white girl. White girls are always used to speaking their minds. But when Kim speak her mind, she speak her mind to them girls. When it comes to the dudes, like with Croy, her approach is different.